Welcome to Living While Saving, where we teach you how to live life and save money at the same goddamn time. Alright, y'all, it's y'all boy Stanley. As promised from the live on this past Monday that you guys requested that you wanted us to show you how to do a basic budget. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm sorry Lynette is unable to be a part of this video. She actually has some things she got to do, so I was like, let me go ahead and get this video out here to you guys so you won't have to wait. So I'm going to teach you guys how to create the basic budget, and not only that, I'm going to teach you how to use it by giving you a few tips so you can start changing your finances almost instantly in some cases. So I'm going to show you that in the video. So what you're going to need a handy dandy calculator, you're going to need a tablet, and you're gonna need all your bills. So everything you paying that's going out your house, you're gonna need that, and you're also gonna need all your income. All right, let's go ahead and get on into my computer and get this training started. All right, family, we're in the office now at my computer. Normally, I would do everything on paper, but it's a whole lot easier for me to show you on Excel. But you can write all your information down on your piece of paper and do all the math and everything that you're gonna need to do based upon what I'm going to show you. So if you're using a notebook, you're gonna draw a line down the center of your notebook like so. Draw a line in the center. And on the left hand side, you're gonna put income. And on the right hand side, you're gonna put expenses. So you should look something like this. So income on the left, expenses on the right. The first step in creating a budget is that we need to figure out how much money you got coming in versus how much money you got going out every single month. So I'm gonna need you to first calculate all the income that comes into your house that you use to pay your bills so that you can follow along while you're creating your budget. I'm gonna start with an individual that makes $3,000 a month. So I'm gonna put the $3,000 a month. So you go ahead and calculate all your income that's from your job, business, dividend income, gifts, whatever comes into your house every single month to pay your bills. You want to put that number in your income column. All right, now that you've got your income entered in, you want to calculate your fixed and variable expenses. So fixed expenses will be things that you know you're going to pay every single month. That's like your mortgage, your electric, groceries, things like that that you know you're going to pay every single month. Those are your fixed expenses. Then your variable expenses will be stuff like your fun stuff, your entertainment, like going to the movies, going out to eat, going out hanging out with your friends at the bar. Things like that will be variable expenses because those go up and down every single month. Depends on how much you're spending. And as you can see on the spreadsheet, I've already listed some expenses that I'm going to use for this make-believe person. So what you want to do is write down all of your expenses that you gather together. I want you to write that expense down, and I want you to write the amount of that expense. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that on my sheet now, so you guys can either do it now or you can follow along with me. The mortgage is $1,100 a month. Now for the next line item for the groceries, you might not know exactly what you're spending in groceries right now. So basically just estimate what you think. So like think about what you spent for groceries last week. And do you do that every 2 weeks or do you do that every single week? So if you do it every week, you want to times it by 4. So whatever that number is, so it's $150. So if you spend $150 a week, you times that by 4, that's $600 a month. Or if it's $150 every 2 weeks, that's $300 a month. So that's how you can figure it out. But later on in your budget, you can actually track your grocery spending so you can have a more accurate number. But for the sake of just creating a basic budget, just have an estimate on what you think it is. They spend roughly $400 a month in groceries. Their electric bill is roughly $200 a month. Cable phone and internet bill is $180 a month. They have a $90 a month cell phone bill. They pay about $350 a month in the car payment. Their car insurance runs roughly about $150 a month. They spend about $90 a month in gas. And of course, gotta have that Netflix subscription, right? So that's about $13.99 a month. All depends on what package you got, but they have the $13.99 package. He do have a little bit of credit card debt, so he or she pays about $50 a month. So also on the entertainment column, just like with the groceries, this is just going to be an estimate. So you can just calculate, think about the last time you either ordered through Uber Eats to have it delivered, went out to a restaurant, went to the movies, or whatever you did entertaining or fun. Take that number and just kind of guesstimate on how often you do it and put that number there. So don't overthink it. We just getting estimates right now. And you can, like I said, with the groceries, you always can start tracking your entertainment expenses so you can have a more accurate number on how much money you're actually spending there. So again, just make it an estimate. This individual spends about $350. Now that you have all your expenses written down, now it's time to add those bad boys up. So since I'm on Excel, I'm gonna do the Excel formula to do the math. All right, so as we can see, this person spends $2,973.99 a month. So the next thing that you need to do in order to find out if you're living within your means is to take your income minus your expense. So in this case, this person spends $2,973.99 a month. So I did the math already in Excel. So they're left with $26.01 after they pay all their expenses every month. So this is basically how you create a basic budget. But I know probably some of y'all probably saying right now, okay, now that I've created the budget, I know how much money I'm making and how much money I'm spending, how much money I got left over. Now, what the heck do I do with this budget to change my finances? So I'm so glad that you asked. Now, this is the part that I so love about budget. Oh, I'm gonna say this is the part where I fell in love with budgets, because I used to hate budgets until I started doing them like this. So probably the whole time when I was doing these numbers, y'all probably was running, what the heck is these 12s and these big numbers over here that's being calculated out? So basically what this is, I wanted to show you guys not only how much you spending every single month. In this case, this person was spending $2,973.99. I want you to see how much money you spending every single year in all of those categories. So as you can see, this person spends $35,687.88 a month to live. A year to live. Now, I know probably when you look at these numbers, you probably like, I had no idea that I was spending this kind of money on these things. So I know this is not your budget, but if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and take your monthly number and times it by 12 and just see if you have that aha moment. Like, I had no idea that, you know, on some of this stuff for my cable, phone, and electric, for my cable, phone, and internet, $2,160 a year. Cell phone, $1,080 a year. Car loan for $350 a month, $4,200. You see, and it just keeps going on down. But as you can see, when you start looking at it like that, it looks totally different. So that's why I say a budget is not meant to restrict your spending. It's to make you aware of your spending. So just by showing you a basic budget like this and then showing you how much you pay in a month and by a year, that makes you totally aware where your money is going. And it actually don't stop here. Let me show you that it can get worse than this. Look, check this out. So I got the same budget from the other sheet. So now I'm doing the numbers by 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, and 10 year. Yeah. So now you can see the 35,000 turns into 107,000 in 3 years. So as you can see, going up in his budget, just in entertainment, spending $350 a month in entertainment turns into $12,600 in 3 years. 5 years, 21,000. 10 years, 42,000. And y'all see the numbers. Look, let's go up to the cell phone. Cell phone in 3 years turns into $3,200. 5 years, $5,400. 10 years, $10,800 on a cell phone bill. I know y'all didn't have no idea. And that's why when I hear people say, I don't have no money to save, or I don't have no money to pay off debt, I'm like, they don't even know that most likely they probably already have the money. All right, so if this person came to me and said, Hey, Stanley, I can't save no money and I can't pay off no debt. I can immediately, by making their person aware of their spending so they can have all this out right here, I can show them where they can make one change where they can start saving money and or paying off debt. And that will be the cable, phone, and internet. Because as you can see, over the past 10 years, and that's how long we've been having this stuff. We've been having this stuff 5-10 years. It's just be a long time we've been having this stuff that it costs you $21,000. That's savings or debt reduction money right there. So what I would tell this individual to do is get on the phone with your cable provider or satellite provider and see if you can get the bill reduced. So if they're able to get the bill reduced, just reduced down to $99. Let's see what happens if they just get it reduced down to $99. So we're going to take, I got my calculator right here. So we're going to take that 180 minus $99. And you can do that on your calculator if you got your calculator too. And that's $81 a month that he will save. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that $81 savings there. And we're going to see how much money he can accumulate over the next 1, 3, 5, 10 years just by saving $81 on his cable bill. Look at that. $81. $81. He just saving $81 on his cable bill can potentially put $9,720 in his savings account or paying down debt. But in my case, if he was paying down debt and he was saving, I would have probably told him to divide that in half. So it'd be half and half. So that'll be $4,000 something. So you divide that in half. So $4,860 will be going towards paying off his debt, and you have $4,860 going into his savings. He or she into their savings. I'm saying he or she like I know who the person is. But as you can see, that's the power of your budget. And it goes, the rabbit hole goes deeper than this. So I want you to go ahead, if you have not designed your budget, go ahead and design your budget. And I want you to take the monthly number like I did, and I want you to times it out by 1, 3, 5, and 10 years. So basically what you're gonna do when you get your monthly number, you're gonna times that number by 12. That's gonna give you your year. Then if you want to know what it's going to look like for 3 years, you take that 1 year number, times it by 3. If you want to know the 5 year, take that 1 year number and times it by 5. And if you want to know the 10 year, you take the 1 year number and times it by 10 to see how much money you actually going to spend in that item if you continue to spend that amount of money, or what you spent in the past. So I hope you got a lot of value out of this video, and I hope that you take this information and run with it, because I'm all about action. There's no use in taking time to watch this video only to be inspired or to be made aware or have that aha moment and don't take no action. So please take action on this. And of course, down in the comments, you can ask me any questions that you may have about the budget. Let me know, was any of this an aha moment? Did the light bulb go off? Did it change your life? You know, because sometimes it's just one little piece of information that we could be missing that could change our life. So I hope I did that for you today. All right, straight from the VA, the dirty, dirty South. 2 up, 2 down. Holla, boom.